Hey, good morning, folks. Coming to you again from my home church here in Benton, Kentucky, First Missionary Baptist Church. It's a wonderful place to be at this morning. We can't go in, but we can go out, and just so thankful to be here on these grounds. Still want to remind everybody that I have these bookmarks. If you hadn't gotten one yet, inbox me your address. Inbox me and tell me whether you want me to mail them to you or I can come deliver them to you. What a blessing it would be to send these to you. So just hit me up. Appreciate it. I always like to start out with this quote whenever I'm teaching who I am in Christ. And it's this: it is not what we do that determines who we are, it's who we are that determines what we do. All right, let's say this together. It's not what we do that determines who we are. It's who we are that determines what we do. You're thinking, this guy's going to drag this quote into the ground, but it's something that I try to remind myself daily. And I try to tell myself this quote daily. So maybe you could try that. I want to go over today about you are Christ's friend. Who I am in Christ is I am Christ's friend. So we're going to go over a few things and see if you are Christ's friend, see if you think you are Christ's friend, or if you want to be His friend. Uh, so what does it being or having a friend mean to you? Number one can mean maybe hanging out, having cookouts, go camping, etc. For kids, it could be to play games, text. What's most kids do now? Snapchat. Uh, it could be maybe help you move, work on a vehicle, home repairs. For kids, it could be homework, training for a sport event. If you're old enough to drive, give a friend a ride. I would say mostly a friend requires conversation and giving their time and a listening ear. I thought about this whole friend thing and what it really means, and I come up with this. Would it be safe to say a friend is someone who takes you into their confidence? A friend is someone who takes you into their confidence. Confidence meaning they believe and trust in you and you in them. Let's say that again. A friend is someone who takes you into their confidence. The confidence meaning they believe and trust in you and you in them. And this is a mutual friendship, like I said, accepting one another of who they are and where they are in life. I say this because you don't know what kind of curveball life will throw them or you. Being a friend may have you in circumstances that you're not comfortable with or just not really for sure about what's going on. Let's take a look at some scriptures here. Proverbs 17:17. Now listen to this. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. I'll say it again. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A friend is someone who loves you, who has your best interest at heart. A brother will stand by you through any storm of life and sacrifice themselves for you. You know, as a former, I guess, drug dealer or my former life, it looked like I had a lot of friends. People spoke to me out in public. They wanted to come to my house and hang out. I had people that would do anything I asked of them. Someone always wanted to extend a helping hand, and my hand in return was not the same for them. In John 15:12 through 17, listen to this. I'm not going to read the whole verses for you. I encourage you to read it on your own and make some comments on what do you think this means to you. In John 15, verses 12 through 17, Jesus reminds us that He is our ultimate friend. He starts off by giving us a commandment: love one another just as I have loved you. Let's say that again together. Love one another just as I have loved you. Think about how Jesus loved you. Number one, maybe he accepts me. That's a big deal. He listens to me. He walks by my side. Here's a good one. He gives me endless supply of grace. He forgives me of all things. Some good ones there. Here's one. Here's verse 13. Greater love has no one than this, that one laid down his life for his friends. See, Jesus displayed his ultimate friendship toward us by giving his life for us to have a ultimate life with him. He goes on to say, you're not just a nobody, because I don't share my heart to nobodies. You are my somebody. Let's say that again, guys. He goes on to say in these scriptures that you're not just a nobody, because he don't share his heart with nobodies. You are his somebody. Think about that. You are his somebody. He says, come to me with anything and I will give you direction because I love you. You are in the ultimate friend circle with Christ. Then he reminds us at the end of the verses, it says to love one another. To love one another. Now, on the flip side of the coin, as I accepted Christ into my life and I'd learned what it was like to have a friend in Christ and to be loved by him and to love others as he loved me. Now, I'm blessed with several brothers in my life. These brothers would walk with me through all of life storms and stand firm next to my side. Through Christ, I'm able to be a brother to them. Remember this. Remember, you are his somebody. You are in his ultimate friendship circle. Even when the world tells you you don't have a friend, you are in his friendship circle. Now take today, understand that you are Christ's friend. He is asking you to understand that he is your friend when you think that you have no one. Now take today and go and love one another. See you guys